I like when it's not too humid and the sun's going down and you can still kind of see around. It's kind of dim out and there's a breeze blowing. That's just the best for me. I just like to chill outside, watch the sunset, and judge my neighbors from afar. I got a minor conflict with a neighbor right now. They don't want my dog to shit like in their woods, and it's like, but they're woods, and they're like, yeah, but there are woods, and it's like, this means I'm gonna have to like walk the dog every time it takes a shit instead of just like letting him go out there and shit in those woods now. And I was like, oh yeah, no problem. But in my head, I'm thinking like, how far do we take this?
just talk to him the way you talk to those nurses and be like, I'm stronger than I've ever been. I could smash a can of beans if I felt like it. They'd be like, hey, stop talking to the fucking neighbor about his dog. He can shit wherever he wants. Like he's an insane person.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do, and it's nothing. I'm just going to like get the dog like a zip line or whatever, and he can shit in the yard, and he won't have to go in their fancy woods. I had this idea that I went down this like idea trail of like getting a surveyor and finding out exactly where the lines were and then spitefully doing the things I can do on my side of their woods. But I was just like, where does that lead us?
Like,
you got a lot of
tons of dog shit fucking delivered. Just put it like right on the boundary.
It's like, no, I'm just going to say, yes, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again. And I just won't. And then like that lady who lives behind me will be like an ally and not an enemy, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Good,
but I want to be spiteful. I was like, I like Googled like how to get back at annoying neighbors, and that was a great read. They're like, you can sign them up for all of these mail things, and there's like one website that like links them all where you can like mass spam them down. And then there was another thing.
You don't want to fuck with people's mail. That's like federal stuff.
No. You don't do anything you're not supposed to do. You like sign someone up for like a mailing list of like now they're getting jelly magazines. Right? Yeah, Jelly Enthusiast magazine every month. Oh, boysenberry's in, is it? Well, what he needs to know.
My favorite tip on put birdseed on their car. That has got to be the best.
But you have to go there to do that, though. You want to be hands off. Here's another thing that they said you could do. Find out what excuse me. If you've got their number, then you can write the number on a bunch of key fobs, get like 200 keys that don't do anything, and scatter them about the world. And now people will find those keys and it'll say return to Kevin. Fucking here's the number. And so like 3 years from now, somebody finds that key in a drawer. Kevin there? No! He never has been. Why won't you stop? Because he doesn't.
I mean, that's a lot of work for not a lot of payoff.
No, it's not. You just buy a few keys and you scatter them about the world. No, but I'm just not going to do anything. I see your point. Like, maybe I wouldn't want somebody's dog shit in my woods. I guess I'll just be a good neighbor. But part of me was like,
is it like a big piece of land that?
No, it's like. There's like a strip of woods that separate our homes, and the dogs like go in there a little bit. Like they don't. I think they feel vulnerable when they take a shit. So if they can like get in the bushes there where they're kind of hidden and take a shit, they're like that's what they want to do.
Yeah.
And so now they're having to take these scary shits in the yard. So they're like hunkered down. They're like looking around. They're looking at you because they want you to watch their back. They're like, "You got me, boss." I'm shitting over here. Watch my back.
That's one of my favorite.
Until they're shitting and then just take off running. And then
that's why they look at you. By the way, maybe everyone knows that, but they're like, "You got my back. Good. I'm vulnerable. I'm shitting, bro."
Yeah. Wait till they're staring at you and they just take off and then just see if they follow you.
You ever had a dog follow you to the bathroom? I like to imagine that's why. They're like, "Bro, you about to shit? Yeah. All right, I got you. Let me in. Come on."
Yeah.
I'll watch your back. I can tell you're vulnerable.
I can tell when my wife is in the bathroom because without even knocking on the door, because the dog just sits outside the door and guards.
Yeah.
Really. My dogs will do that with my wife sometimes.
Got your back.
But I think it's not so much guarding as it is like they want more attention from her.
It's that. Yeah. It's that. I think to truly test that one, you got to pop a squat in the yard. Like see if the dog does. You start shitting in your yard and see how
they won't defend you from the cops when they get there to arrest you.
Well, they'll do their best.
Yeah.
Before they get shot.
Dogs
just
are great.
Shoot little Fozzie and Teddy.
I saw some guy, like probably a fucking Canuck, because he walks outside and there's a moose in his yard that he doesn't see right away because it's morning. He's bleary-eyed with some coffee, and he's got like a little yappy fucking dog. And the dog goes for the moose, and the moose goes for the man, and somehow everybody makes it away unscathed. But the dog had such balls. It was just like, oh, 1,200-pound moose, come at me. And he's just like, like running at the moose. The guy's like, get the fuck in here, Fonzie. We gotta go.
I love those ones where you see like a cat like fighting a black bear or something like that. It's like fucking imagine the
Black bears
balls on
dumb.
an animal
That's just because black bears don't know cats. That's what that's about.
That's so funny.
Is it?
It has to be, because if black bears coexisted with cats in wilderness, they'd be like, oh yeah, another one of those, huh? God, I love cat. And they wouldn't be like, hey.
Yeah.
But they're like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? God, you slapped me in the nose. You must mean business. I think they're
like
those videos.
black bears in the woods are like outranked by like mountain lions, right? Like they'll be wary of mountain lion.
What are you imagining?
stuff.
Some sort of like coming together of the Disney animals where they all vote
No,
Congress
like they're because you know how mountain lions are like territorial, like super territorial. Like in those areas,
like,
black bears avoid mountain lion territory.
Do they?
I think so, because like mountain
maybe
lions
they think
are
it's like
big.
a baby mountain lion or something.
I don't know anything
Like,
about
what the fuck is
that, but I can watch those videos for like an hour and a half, 2 hours at a time on YouTube.